Welcome back to another episode of War on the Sea, Pacific Theater Mod. We're on part 112, 112 episodes. Okay, let's get right into it. Last time we left off, excuse me, we have invaded Makassar. And Makassar, we just have 1650 troops on there right now, but more to come. We are protecting our group here by posting both the Port Moresby Defense Force, which is pretty strong in itself. 4 cruisers, battleship, 3 destroyers, and light cruiser. And then we have the big powerhouse here with the Wasp and the Saratoga. North Carolina, Brooklyn, Washington, some pretty big ships, and they can defend themselves pretty well, I think. And as we all know, as we invade a location, we have to look to the bases near us, and we look and we see Balikpapan, I guess. I can't say that word very well. I'm sure my pronunciation is off. And Banjam Mazin. Okay? Yeah. Laugh at me. It's fine. So we're getting inundated by aircraft. They're coming after these two, and they're coming from this direction. There's no airfields down here. So that's the thing. We also have Kendari, which we have taken and put an airfield over. They can defend themselves pretty well, but I don't like having more troops than supplies, because they will deplete the supplies quicker, and then if we leave it like that for too long, these guys starve. So we need to try and even it out. Kind of like Ambion, how we have less troops than we do supplies. Their sustainability is better here. And we go over here to Sarong. Same kind of thing. Although we do have too much stuff here, we are gonna work that out at a later date. We might even up this to another airfield at some point. But we have Supply Horn and Supply Sarong coming in here, because we need to get the supplies on this base so that they can do well. So we're going to get the ball rolling. We have a bunch of supply groups as well, waiting to do their thing. So let's go find what the Walrus is looking at. Alright, now because this is a thing, we're going to make sure that we have a cap up. It's after dark, okay. So you guys should be... Let's go in and see what we actually have coming after us. Now, I don't know why it said we couldn't launch, because it sure looks like daytime to me. I don't see any ships, so we're going to retreat. But we, at 1422, we should be able to launch aircraft, but we're going to RTBU. Let's try and get our cap up again. Yeah, I don't know what I did there was wrong. I'm sure I did something you all can see. And we want to put you over our carrier. We're not going to launch up from the other carrier because there's no immediate threat. And I think it's just going to be for a few hours, maybe 4 hours, and then we'll be done with it. But this group is waiting for supplies. This group, Milne Bay, can drop off. Let's unload all cargo on truck. I like that ratio. Way more engineering than we need. With these supply groups, we're gonna make it's supposed to go to Milne Bay. Maybe we should do a Milne Bay run from here. What do we want to do at Milne Bay? Not really much, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. We could send these guys back to Wake. What are you guys doing up here? So Wake. You're ready to pick up. Let's do this. We want an even ratio is what we're gonna do. Quickest easy way to do that is to go like this. We do one for troops and one for supplies. That's another reason why I like these C3 SA1s, is because the troops are lower than the supplies. So if you put 2 ships there, you can have a better ratio of troops to supplies. So it all works out. We're gonna just do that because we do that. And then 2 more. So we're gonna go again. Boom. And boom. And for you, we're just gonna do that because that's how we do. Oiler and then engineering, that's what we're gonna do every time. And then for these guys, we're gonna take supplies. And you're going to Wake, so that's what you do. So we're gonna send you there. And when you get there, then Pompeii can take whatever you bring and bring it down to Pompeii. And then truck, you've just done your thing, so you're not truck. Where's the truck supply? Okay, you need a carrier, that's why. What are you doing? You waiting? We should probably send you to get your carrier. Let's go back and get your carrier. Why don't you? So we have Pompeii, Wake Island, Port Moresby, which is at Port Moresby. And you're ready to unload, aren't you? We may utilize you for something else, though. Let's unload you first. I like the ratio. Now, Kopang, we still need to take troops off of you, but we should bring some supplies as well. What can we take off of Port Moresby? Not a lot. What about off of Horn? Yeah, there we go. So let's go. We're gonna pick up some supplies off of Horn Island. Before we do leave, though, let's look at Horn real quick. So if we wanted to make this a level 3, we need basically 150 or more engineering, and yeah, we're ways away on that. But do we have oil we could grab here first? We do. We can grab. Let's do some of these guys with engineering. They don't really need it. We're not gonna. I think that's about as far as. Well, we can get one more. There we go. So we're gonna send you over with that. And then we're gonna pick up supplies. We'll drop off the oil. Let's see if we got it. I think we have enough to get to 300 on engineering. And fuel, we're not quite there, but we're closer. Be one more trip, we'll do it. So we'll do that with you. Do we have anything else we need to pay attention to here? Lay defense force, we want to make sure that you're staying on guard here because we got caught before and that wasn't nice. So, having supply, what are you guys doing? You guys should be going to here, yeah? You're dropping off, I'm believing. Yeah, supposed to be. I think you came all the way from this way and it overshoots. When you're spread out like this and you go over the location with your course direction, when you zoom back in, you'll find that you're off the mark a bit. That's why he's south instead of on the dot. You should be there in a minute, next run. So let's, I think we've done everything we're going to do so far. Okay, let's wait for some more of this interactions. We're going to go back to the Lex and we're going to send up a subgroup. I know it's late in the day, but we kind of want to, let's send up 8 of these guys with some depth charges. And we want you to just sit over there. I have a feeling something's going to happen to this group here. If we were spotted, they could send a submarine our way. So we're going to actually, as well, let's use one of you guys. And I want you to do a scout. So we're going to do this way. Yeah, totally screwed that up. Pay attention to the mileage here. Yeah, you do that. Pay your attention back down to Mascar, whatever. Okay, we have supplies groups here. So Horn, let's unload you. Excuse me? Do we just load? Do we already do you? It's wrong. You got troops and stuff, right? This one's all supplies. Alright, come on. Get in there. There's so many ships in one area. It should even out that supply ratio here, hopefully. Not quite, but it's something. So, but that put us up in a very good position. So what are we going to do with our 2 supply groups? What do we have? Kandari. It's just troops there. Not overly concerned. Can't do much with that. Ambion. It's wrong. Yeah, that's where we need to go. It's a long haul. But let's do it. See if we can keep these guys together. Something like that. You're relatively, oh, you're good. I cut through there. Okay, which one are you? Yeah. Yeah, we want you guys to stick together if you can. Power in numbers. Let's move these guys as well, just a little bit. We'll send you guys out to do that. And then we'll put the carrier in the middle to just do this. And that way the one group will screen the other. Alright. You're waiting, right? You're coming in. I'm not happy with how many supplies we have there, but it is what it is. Let's go to this one, and you believe you have to unload, right? Unload all cargo. Not happy with that. Let's manage cargo. I just don't like setting up my groups or my bases with troops that are unbalanced. So you're gonna stay on there, and you guys are just gonna have some good breakfast and dinner and stuff, because I don't want to deplete this if I don't have to. Kevin, you're gonna go. Where can we put 800 troops? Not there. What about here? Yep, we can drop them at Milne Bay. It's kind of out of the way, but we're kind of in a position where we're in that zone of choices are choices. Let's go to the morning. Okay, we're gonna make sure we have our group up, because we will get attacked. And we will put up over the battle group from the Sarah. I apologize for the repetition. And then you guys, of course, need to put up your lovely birds, because you're in Danger World. That's probably why it didn't click over here when I was trying to set up cap. I didn't have the ship selected. I'm gonna unscrew that because this bothers me. We need to say it's a supply, and then where. not the wear in the supply. Because reasons. I'm looking to see if there's anything I need to address other than putting cap up over here. That scout plane kind of got me thinking. That's why I did that. We're going to redo our scouting. We're going to do a couple things first on this group. Is you want to be a sub guy. I know you do. You guys are sub hunters. And you're going to stay over the Hornet forever. And we need to send out our spawn of clockwise scouts. So that way we can see stuff in the distance. And we are going to utilize 4, 7, I guess we can do it this way. See if these guys like to behave. So if we come here, we look at our circumference. We're going to course thread these guys, and I'm going to start at the. We got 3 from this ship, so we're going to go this way at the 9 o'clock position first. So 300 is how far we're going to go out, and we are going to go north till we hit 400 and see if we can just maintain that. And then we're going to send out another one from the same ship. And we're going to do 12. We're going to go up to the 12 o'clock position is what we're going to do. So 300 to the 12 o'clock position. Close enough to 12. So from here to here is covered. And then let's see what else we got. Last one for this group is going to be 12 to whatever. This one's going to be 200 only because we're going to go short because we're going north after this, and then we're going to go to 3 o'clock position, and we can go out further. Yeah, let's go as far as we can. Trying to get down to the 3 o'clock position from where we were. Close enough. So that's going to be, as we move further north, see how we're going to be heading this way. So the reason why I went halfway is because we want to kind of avoid interacting with this. We may at the very top, but I can't be helped. We're just gonna go with what we got. So. I have a feeling you're not moving. So let's see if he's moving. I'm not seeing movement, so we're gonna fix that. I don't like that at all, but hey, we're gonna go with it for now. Overnight, how did we do? I think we lost some supplies. Let's put a part where we can just meet. I like that better than what we were doing before. Yep, and then we'll get rid of this. And we begin the day of stuff happening. Let's see what we got here. Pompey, what are you doing? No, let's just get this over with. Almost half an hour in, and we haven't done really much. All these darn aircraft. Should be ships all over the place, but they're not. We are going to slow down our ships. Let's get down to a speed where we can check our sonar to make sure we're here. I'm going to have everybody form up, turn on your sonars, and we have dive bombers coming in, 2, and a couple torpedo planes. Anything else in the distance? Nope. These guys are a little closer than I like them to be, but they have a world of hurt coming their way, as we all know. I'm gonna have these guys shoot and turn off their gunfire, see if they follow. Look at that craziness. Yeah, that's ugly. So how's everybody doing? We're gonna have a big thunderstorm here where I am. Big is relative. I don't mean, you know, hazardous rainstorm. Just it's gonna rain outside today. Been having some weather all over the United States recently. I live in the United States. All right, boys, come on. Where are you? Just 2 of you, huh? Tell me what you think of this binocular view. As I say, binoculars. It's my slang for binocular. It's okay from here, but as soon as we start turning, I imagine it gets disorienting on your end. It's a different perspective. That's why I'm doing it. These guys are going to beat us to it, aren't they? Come on, this is yours, boy. Boyo, come on. No? Yep, that's his perspective, I guess. Alright, that should be it. Let's make sure. 4-4. No losses. But we can expect to have a few more of these, I'm sure, today. We're about a quarter of the way to where we need to be. Of course. We're going to slow down the Saratoga as well. I used to be able to think that you could change it from here, and when you go in, it would be what you wanted it to be, but I don't think that's really the case. Let's try it, see what happens. They are going 24 knots. We set them to establish at 15 with sonars on. Let's see what keeps in that setting and what doesn't. They're at 15. This time it worked. I don't know why, but it did. We're going to turn all these off because I don't want them just shooting for no reason. When we have so much cap up, they should be pretty easy. 2 dive bombers. I don't see anything else. It's pretty much the same thing we did before. But as you see, our fleet is enclosing on the number 1, which is the Saratoga. Their range is going to be distance of 500 yards, I believe that is. So as we see, all these circular ships and our destroyers are all coming in. But if we go to the destroyers, we see they've just basically stopped. They're doing their thing, and that's good. And when you start an engagement at a slow speed and you turn our sonars on, you will easily detect subs if there are any. I'm surprised we haven't seen any in this engagement. Let's make sure we got. No, there's more. Where are they? Over here. Where are they? Fighters. Yes, fighters, and they're trying to run. So 270 we're going, they're going 232. So we should be able to catch them. Who's the lead? You're the lead. And you're going at max to try and get there. Don't like the angle, but we're doing it. No, but if I was that guy, I think I would, yeah, gotta get out of this view. It's too wonky for me. Let's follow the... Look at that. Mine, 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 right? That's it. I think that's all of them. Let's make sure we got everybody. 6 of 6, no losses. Good. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any supplies. This guy's coming in. Okay, so what we were going to do with Port Moresby is we were going to pick up I think it was, yeah, supplies to even this out. And we're going to drop off engineering to try and even up Horn Island to get this to a level 3. We'll be low on fuel, but we'll get closer. So that's our next thing, unless we get another engagement with our aircraft carriers. Let's see if we can do this first. Can we unload? Yeah. So we're going to leave you guys there for a moment, and we're going to begin this engagement. More harassing aircraft. The other way is going like this and do and call them, form up. And we just got a couple torpedo bombers coming for their demise. I don't see anybody else. These are definitely land-based because they're coming in small numbers. If it was a carrier, it would be in the 20s and 30s. Back here. Make sure these guys aren't shooting at anything. It just doesn't do anybody any good. And you see that they are again coming in from our standard 750 to 500. I wish it kind of matched what you have your fleet set at to when you go into the engagement. They were at that already. So it looks like we've gotten those two guys down. Where are these guys headed? Oh, there's some more torpedo planes this way, I think, huh? Okay. What kind of torpedo planes is the key? Yeah, slow and dumb torpedo planes. So you ask, is this do I think that this method is valid? I'm gonna let these guys do the thing. Let's go back to ships. So like, for example, this group has no supply in it. In other words, an oil tanker or an AO, which in the real Navy, AO carries fuel and ammunition. that's kind of one of the things, I don't know if they did back then. They may have had just supply ships, MSs, that just carried supplies, food, and maybe parts, engine parts, you know, aircraft replenishment materials, but not fuel and not ammunition, but maybe ammunition. In the actual Navy, AOs carry fuel mainly, but also carry some of that other stuff. So there's more diversity. So in a fleet like this, they would have probably 2 supply ships with them that would do replenishment at sea. But I don't think they did replenishment at sea in World War II. I think it was all done in home ports. I don't think they had the capability to. What they would do is, let's say, this battleship, or yeah, this ship here, they would have a supply ship come up close or be a little bit further ahead, or vice versa. The way they do it in the Navy is they're a little bit ahead and then they slow down, or the other ship speeds up so that they can transfer ropes that transfer hoses that connect directly ship to ship and are on a umbilical system that makes it so that with the waves and the rocking of the ships, the hoses are not put under extreme pressure. As long as they maintain their heading and speeds, the distance between the 2 ships will be fine, and the hoses don't break or uncouple from one another. And they also do rope transfer of cargo, and that's how they would get smaller items, boxes of ammo and food and things like that across. I don't know if they did that during World War II, but that's how they do it today. So did we get everybody? Let's see. 4 aircraft gone. Okay, good. And we were at Horn Island, weren't we? Yes. Can you get in, or can you take supplies right now? Okay, you can. So, if we're heading to here, we need to take off some of these troops and bring some supplies. So let's say 45 and 27. That's what we're looking at there. So if we bring up one of these and we're going to take off troops, actually we'll bring supplies, but we're going to take off troops, so we'll leave him empty. We're going to take off troops, we'll leave him empty. We're going to leave the oil. We're going to just take a little bit more supplies, and the rest we're going to put. No, I think that, I don't think that, well, yeah, let's do that. We'll bring it, drop it off, and then pick up. And I think that will be enough. Yeah. So these guys are going to go to Kopang. So let's go to Kopang. And I'm okay with the number of aircraft we have on that. So let's keep going. All right, CVL. Let's go put a smacking on this guy. And it may not be a CVL, it may just be a bunch of destroyers, but we're gonna go look. And hopefully we can do something about it. What's the distance between these two? / key. 235. Okay, so we're gonna send out a little Hornet action. We're gonna send out a complement of aircraft, 408 nautical miles, so they can make it. And then we're going to let's ignore that for the quick moment. And then we're going to send out dive bombers. And we want to use semi-armor piercing for that guy. And we're going to course him here for now. Let's make sure that the squadron let's adjust so I can see everybody. So these are the Dauntlesses, these are the escorts. We're going to have them follow the SPDs. Always the last thing that you did. They should follow from here over to that location, which will probably change to about here maybe. And just to be really froggy here, we're going to send out our 11 Avengers with torpedoes. So we can do a multi-attack, and 363 is still enough. And you want to follow the Dauntlesses as well. So it's 363. Let's make sure that we can get there. Yeah, it only gets better. Yep. Okay, so that's what's going to happen there. Let's see what direction this guy's moving. So he's going straight. So we're going to adjust the SPD direction. Have them go over here. Hopefully that's a good spot. You guys need to go find them. Let's do that. Hopefully these guys will catch up. Avengers, yeah, you catch up. See if the Wildcats can find them. There they are. Okay, so you guys go this way. 327. And Avengers, I'm going to send you as well. And you guys need to go let's say here. You have to remember this, so I'm going to pin that just in case. Let's get rid of this. Let's close that. Let's begin to this little annoyance engagement. Two fighters. Putting a world of hurt on those guys for sure. It's a lot of aircraft right there. not quite sure of the. These guys are doing their Japanese V. I really wish a lot of these other guys would go after this thing. They're going to now. Alright, let's make sure that that's everybody. 2 of 2. Let's get out. We got more important stuff to do. Let's see if we can get this engagement before it gets ugly. Okay. We might still be in position to do our thing. Everybody basically where they want to be. And we do. So let's take a look at the fleet and see what we got looking at us. We have a destroyer. We have this light carrier, which is going to be our #1. And then we're going to go after the supply ships. So we have 4 targets we're going to go for. So let's start with our SPDs, and we want to go for #6, right? Yeah. And Chitose is what he is, I believe. Yeah, that's what he is. No, it's not what he is. This guy. Yeah, Chitose. How many of these we got left? This is a Chiorada. Of course, that should match. I don't know why it doesn't. We're going to send the other one after this one here. This is just a supply ship, so MS. He's a 4. It's not really what he is, though. Yeah, that's what he is. He's got this back post. Small, big, small, big. Small, big, small, big. Let's go to the next SPDs, and we'll go over this way. And this guy is the same thing. He's a small, big, small, big. And you will go for this guy. And the crosses mean something different in the Japanese Navy. Pretty sure. Not everybody will agree with me, but yeah, it carries troops and supplies. If it was a hospital ship, it would carry medical passengers, not troops. Even though troops are soldiers, they're being categorized as fighting force. And also they're on an invasion group. They're not going home. They're heading towards enemy waters. So therefore, they are free game. So we're going to go back and we're going to hit these guys again. You're going after that one. You're going after that one. You're going after that one. And you, my friend, are going after this one. And then the TBDs, or TBFs, I want you guys all up in a group, boxing up. There are fighters in the area. We want you guys to be in a boxy box. And we're going to have you stay there, best speed, and turn. And if anybody comes after you, you'll defend yourself. In fact, we'll have you go down to the deck. The fighters need to be on the alert to attack. We're having them spool because we don't want them to be over the fleet, but we do want them to be ready to attack and there they go. And they're going to go after one single aircraft. Okay, you guys, you're on the deck. I want you to go this way. Make sure we're not putting you too close. And Dauntlesses, I want you to do your attacks. So we're going to say attack. We're going to say attack. 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 Just going to send them all in. They all have their targets that I predetermined, and we're going to let them do their thing. This guy should not be a problem at all. And they're not, so we need all these guys so we don't lose them to form up, spread out, and I want you guys to do this. Why? Because I want them to draw away the fire from the Dauntlesses. That should be enough. The Avengers, we're going to be cleanup. Anything that's left burning or needing of a torpedo, we'll do that. You can actually, no, you guys speed up. You guys can kind of do that, I think, and we'll get you low. And we want you in the Vic, so that you're spread out a little bit. Alright, I don't think we're in danger, so let's do that. Let's go and take a look at our what's a good spot here. I think this guy's a pretty good spot, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ships that we're going for. So let's see if we can get a good sight on these dudes. See how they're shooting at the fighters instead of everybody else. And in the distance, as we see over here, we have a whole bunch of dive bombers coming in. Hopefully these guys can be successful. First half, they're Chitose. Lost one. Nice. And I went over here. Okay. And now on the it's gonna hit. There we go. But over here. We are going to lose some aircraft here, there's no doubt. That was a good one. Should be the last group. Nice. Well done. I'm not too pleased with that guy still floating around, but we got something for him. So we lost 3 SBDs. I'm happy with that. Let's get these guys in a safe mode, please. We're gonna have you box, speed up, get the mechs out of you, and let's head this way as well. Form up, please. So that's a pretty good engagement. I think we got the 2 outside supply ships. Let's take a look and see what the stats say. So we sunk both of the Kamoi Marus. Heavy moderate on the troop transport, and heavy moderate. So we're going to send torpedoes after both of these ships once everything is clear. So we are going to go to the Avengers and tell them to do a circly circle, because these ships (10 knots), you still got cover with destroyers, so we don't want to really mess with that. You may burn down. You see the red fire here? That means fire below. Let's get one of these shots, shall we? These spotlights. Why do they have so many spotlights on these things? Who's beeping at us? Oh. Let's see if we can get this smarter rather than dumb. So, you guys keep doing your thing, and then I want just a few of you guys to go after that guy. And I don't want you guys line up so that I can organize this properly. So you guys are going for the attack, and then you guys are going to maintain. I want you guys to maintain the spin move. lot. Oh, there's more than one. Cheeky double. Let's get a couple more of these guys after the other one. Oh, there's more. All right. How many more of these guys we got roaming around? Let's see what we got in the air. 5 aircraft. Okay, so who's going after 5? Let's see here. You guys are going after 3. Yeah, you guys are going after 5. Alright, let's go back to status on ships. Yeah, I guess we had to expect that the light carrier had a cap, but the amount of aircraft it has is what's going on over here. Why are you guys so high? Feel like joining us? Who sunk? Hospital ship. Alright, so this is the last one. This is the only ship that we really are gonna stress about. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait a quick sec for these 2 destroyers to get out of the way. We're actually going to send everybody else to attack those fighters. Let them do their thing. And SPDs. Everybody down. So she's slowly turning into us. So we want to go over here. Like that. And we're in no hurry. You just want to make sure that happens. SPDs are good. We should be going home by now. Yep, you guys just go off the map. You're good. Let's make sure all those aircraft are down. 5 and 5. So all of you guys don't get shot down. Speed up, form up. guys here. So, Chitose, are you going to go straight now? Or are you going to turn? So she's negligently. Let's go back over here because we're going to attack her immediately. So this should be the end of the Chitose and maybe something else on the way. Let's see how they do. Because I care for my aircraft, I want to make sure that they survive. We're going to speed up and we're going to head this direction. Gotta be very careful when you're forming after an engagement like that, because your positions can hurt bad. Let's see what kind of an engagement we get here. This is going to be overkill for sure, but so only one torpedo seems to have missed this guy. But you are toast, my friend. You're gone from the accolades of participation in this engagement. So you're done. We got the 4 ships that we wanted. A couple of these other guys look like they've ran into each other. We lost 3 SPDs, 2 F4Fs, and 1 TBF. So I call that a pretty good engagement. I'm very happy with that. I'm not overly concerned with so we'll use that as a screenshot maybe. Yeah. Well done, boys. Well done. I'm okay with this. This is acceptable. You know, 2 fighters off of the Hornet, I'm okay with. 1 from the Cap carrier, TBF, and 3 SBDs from the attack carrier. Seems pretty good to me. So we're gonna move on from there. We're already at 115. This guy's gonna realize he doesn't have a home to go home to. SPDs, RTB, fighters I need to get there first. So let's send you RTB first. You'll get there. And Dauntlesses or Avengers, you guys do the same thing, RTB. And when you get there, you get there. And Wildcats, you're doing pretty good, but I want to make sure you're good, not go guess if you're good. Let's launch these guys up. Lucky 13. Stay over the group. Hopefully that will do it. We're going to see if we can get to the morning. Speed through this a little bit. So we didn't even... Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get spotted. They're coming for us, but we're not going to let them take our guys. But we are going to follow the rules and say RTB. They got no fuel, so I can't do that for them. Alright, bring it, boys. Let's see if we can get an engagement here. No? You don't want to play? These guys went back up. These guys are still up. More than enough. Kind of speeding through. We're in the nighttime now. Excuse me. Why aren't you moving? How did that happen? You run aground or something? I don't like that at all. Looks like we have our, what do you guys got? You're waiting? It's fine, you wait all you want. What about you? What are you doing? You're waiting. That's fine. You're waiting. You're coming down to drop off. That might be the last thing we do today. Nope. That's it. Well, that's for another day. We're going to end this video here, and I thank you for watching. We kind of got a lot of things accomplished, mainly here. We're still light on supplies, of course. That's how this seems to happen with me a lot. I get over aggressive and mess up my supply chains a little bit of how I load my ships, and also where my supplies are. Seems to be a problem a lot of the game, for me anyways. But we'll pick this up with another video. Thank you for watching. That's all I gotta say about that. Our command points 166. Yeah, we're maybe trying to build up for another group that we will utilize, and maybe some extended supply chain stuff, and see if we can manage that. So we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.